All right, then let's get in. I think we have Mayuresh as well. That's signed by Mayuresh. Numbers look good. Stock at around 1750. Will you look to still get into the stock at these levels? As Varinder said, corrected more than 20% from the top.
Oh yes, the correction has been very prominent, Nigel. And again, I think the numbers are way ahead of what we had estimated. So the top line of 3556, we had estimated 3,400. Bottom line close to 469 odd crores. The bottom line come at 530 odd crores. And clearly, I think, as Varinder was rightly pointing out, I think the weakness in the US markets is something that I'll be watching out for commentary thereof in terms of what they're doing, specifically with their OC business, their branded business, which just contributes around 10% of the total top line. What happens with new product launches on the US market. The Indian markets have done exceedingly well. So I think the domestic formulations are on a strong footing for Lupin. And again, I think they've got a first mover advantage in Japan. So I think exceptional set of numbers, management commentary on all these aspects to be keenly watched out.
Okay, so what would you do with the stock now? Would you revise your rating, target, etc. on Lupin going forward?
Clearly, Sumer, I think we were carrying a neutral rating on the stock purely based on the performance that the stock was meeting out. But clearly, I think with the numbers today, and if the management commentary is extremely strong going forward, both in terms of their strong ANDA pipeline along with 35 FTS that they've got, and domestic formulation business, the outlook thereof, I think we might revise our numbers upwards. So clearly, I think we need to understand what the management is thinking about in FY16 and the better part of FY17.
All right, Prakash, what's your how would you look at the stock now? Any update in terms of ratings or target on Lupin?
You know what needs to now be understood from the management is one is what led to this growth, which needs to be understood certainly, and what is it that they have in terms of the plans to keep this sustainable. This shouldn't become a one-off kind of a thing, because the last 2-3 quarters they've had some setbacks with launches which didn't do well, and the cost has always been very high for whatever endeavors they've put in. So if something is turning out well for them and if it's sustainable, certainly I think the target could be anywhere upwards of 2,100 in the medium to long term for this stock, because as I said earlier, this and Cipla, they were two stocks that tend to be the most strongest in terms of secular insulated kind of a growth, which you could get from the US FDA headwinds, because everybody else is struggling and could struggle. These are two companies that could really do well.
All right, on that note, Prakash, Bhavesh, Mayuresh, thanks very much to all of you for joining in. Thanks also to Rajesh and Ashish for answering our queries. And it looks like it's a good day for pharma, because Dishman Pharma too is about 8% higher now on the back of numbers. Cox and Kings again reacting to a good set. So all in all, good day for earnings, and we'll wrap up on your stocks and leave it to closing bell to take the market action forward. Thanks for watching.